Hello everyone. So today we are going to implement a way to change the menu language. So we are going to implement this menu language option. So if I change it into French and apply, you see everything is changed to French. All the options. So including all other options. So if I change it back to here to English, you see now it's changed to English. And if I leave it at French and exit the game and load the game again, the game starts in the last saved language. So here it's in French. And let me switch to English. Yeah, so that's what we are going to work on today. How to implement menu language options into our menu system. Alright, so according to the way I showed in the last episode, I have filled the list of words and translated it. So now I have to compile it. Done. Now that should appear. Yeah, now everything appears in the compiled list. Still this is not updated. I had to press gather text again to update it. Okay, now everything is updated into French. Yeah. Okay, now the next step is adding a button to change the language. So where should we add it? Let's go to the menu system UI. For now, I'll add it under display options, because under audio options also we have audio language and subtitle language, but I think it would be more appropriate if I put it under display option, the menu language. Okay, so how to do that? So here I have this custom widget called option line. I'll duplicate it. Now we get another line, and yeah, we need to initialize it in here. Init options, initialize resolution, initialize window mode, initialize FPS mode, limit. So here what we are doing is this. We add these override options basically here, and those are the ones that appears. And here we set the name. And also when we open the game in the second time, from the game user settings, we pull these frame rate limits. So we need to take care of that too. So first let me duplicate the same thing, same file. This way I apply FPS function and not apply, init, and I'll name it init language settings. Right now we need to get available culture. So get culture. Okay, I think this should work. Get localized cultures. get the list of cultures that have been localized, that have localization data available for them. Right. Now can we convert this to text? No, we can't directly convert the string array to a text array. So yeah, I'll convert this to a local variable cultures, and then add unit. Wouldn't make a difference. I don't think the cultures would be. Duplicate names would be duplicated anyway, but let's use it. Right, and for now let's forget about this loading part. Then we can set the name as language. Right. Oh, we need to call this function. And the event graph. Here. Edit language settings. Not updated. Oh wait, I did make a mistake. The mistake is we should use this one, so I didn't name it. So this should be main language. Can't we replace this? No. Right, here we have the main language. Nothing is showing up here for now. Let's play and see. Okay, settings, display main language. Oh, ENFR. Right, so it's there, but why didn't it appear? I think, oh, selected value. By default it's 3. It should be 0 by default. Now we should have EN here. Right, but instead of EN, it should be English. We should use this, yeah. we would also need access to this as well. So no, we can use this node anytime we need to access it. Okay, now it should show up as English. Yeah. Okay, now let's forget about saving and loading for a moment. Then let's look into apply. So just like here, this is apply FPS unit limit. We need another apply function for apply language, and right, so from the menu language we can get selected level, and based on selected level we can set culture. We don't really need user settings for this, as I understand, but I'm not really sure where they are saved. Maybe just in configs. Okay, so select string. No. Get localized cultures, and out of this we can get the culture using this selected value. So by default we would have 0, but if I change it, it will be changed to 1 or something. And we need to call this in apply resolution. After that apply menu language. Apply. These two are not used, so let's remove them. Okay, and for the reset, we can get menu language, set option level back to 0. Alright, shall we test it? Okay, let's test again. Display menu language, French, apply. Yeah, this is better. English, apply. Cool. Now saving and loading. So how to do that? Right here we can do something like this. Current culture is cultures, and then we need to find the current culture here. And that is our selected value. Where is the selected value? Oh, it's in local variable. Set selected value. This should work. Let's test. Settings, display French, apply. Let's exit the game and restart. Now it should start in French if everything is working correctly, and it's not. See, the menu language is English for some reason. So I think even if I apply it, it's not saved. So since the culture settings are not saving, we might need a custom method. I think I have implemented some custom methods to save data for things like audio language. I implemented it in the game instance. Where is it? Right, here is the game instance. Here we have a couple of settings. Yeah, apply graphic. We need something like this save audio settings. So I need to add that function here. Save culture settings. Now let's just say save menu language, and input should be what it needs to be, integer or the language name. Let's use the language. The type string. Alright, now here, we have a game state, so we need to update it. We need to add a new variable there. Where is it? Here. It should be options. Where do I save? Yeah, options. It should be under. I'll call it language. Type is string. Let's put it under display. Now when I apply audio settings under SV options, I set those variables and call save options. Okay, and I have to do the same thing for this save menu language too. Load the options. And then set menu language with this one and call save options. That's it. Also, we need another function to load that. Or we can use this get saved data. Yeah, we can use that. Totally. Now here, this wouldn't work. No, this wouldn't work because, as I said, as we tested, it's not working for some reason. So we need to get game instance and get saved data, and from the saved data can get menu. Wait. Oh, not game state. Get options. That's the one we need. From here we can now access menu language and use that instead. So for some reason, if this is not found, we will get -1. So if this is -1, no, let's clamp this between 0 and 10, something like this. We wouldn't have more than 10 languages, I suppose, but yeah, just in case, let's say 100. So this is the number of maximum languages. 4,000 would do any harm. So we would have selected value language as English in case we don't have any saved data. Okay, in the apply we need to call the game instance save menu language. Alright, time to test. So it's English because we didn't have any saved data. That's understandable. Let's set it to French and exit. Now in the next time when I load it, if things are working, we should start. No, we would still start in English because I don't think, yeah, I didn't load. But at least in the settings, I should see French. See, it's there. Okay, now the save system is working. We just need to load it when we start up the game. Do we have something for that? Oh, here. Load game. Let's just load this one. Alright, yeah, but here we have load audio settings. And then we can wait. call this restore settings. And here we need to set the culture. SV options, get manual language and get cultures. And if it is greater than 0, that means we have found it. So maybe this step is not necessary. But anyway, set current culture with this one. Right, now it should work, hopefully. Yes, it's working. Okay, so one more thing we have to fix. Here, if I go to menu language, now the language name is in French. This is for English. But if I apply to English, now this is not updated. So we need to update that. For that, what we simply have to do is, in here, when we apply, we again have to call init language settings. That should take care of it. Okay, let's test. Right, it started in English. In English, I think I changed it to English before I exit the game. Now here, English. If I change to French and apply, see, now this also changed to French. Cool. Let me put it back to French. No need. We already tested. It saves correctly. So back. That's it. And that's it for today. We have a working menu system as working language option in the menu system. And now if you need to add any additional languages, all you have to do is just here add a new culture and add the translations, and the menu system will automatically detect those translations, detect these available cultures, and it will show up automatically in the display options, and it would work. Saving, loading, everything would work without any issue, because we haven't hard coded anything. We are only relying on what's already have in the game within the system. So yeah, everything would work. Okay, so thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available for the download here. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon Club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.